I will fully admit, my past made me arrogant. I was the lord of a kingdom during the Age of Chaos, a master fighter and tactician. Under me, my nation faced the bloodlust of Khorne with superior strength of arm, and the mind games of Tzeentch with great skill. My nation lasted longer than most, and I am proud to say I fought to the bitter end, shoulder to shoulder with my warriors. It was because of this that I was chosen. My spirit whisked away at the moment of my death to serve in Sigmar's army. I was made a member of the Tempest Lord storm host, fighting with fellow rulers who prized honor over wealth and acclaim. It was, for lack of a better term, paradise. I eventually became a leader, a Lord Castellan of the Tempest Lords, a King of Kings. I had victories beyond counting. The various servants of the Chaos Gods held no challenge for me. The mindless but brutal savagery of the Uroks could be easily put down. Even the forces of death held no fear for me. But the fight against the Beastmen was different. When I first made ready to face them, I considered them beneath me, feral animals to be quickly put down on my endless quest for glory in Sigmar's name. I had planned to use the same tactics I had used against the Bloodbound and Uroks on so many other campaigns, meeting savage charges with iron discipline. And when my forces eventually found those beasts of chaos on the plains of Gur, I was confident I could strike them down with ease. That confidence shattered when they began to charge. My instincts told me that these beasts' strength wasn't powered by the mindless joy of the Urok, or even the relentless thirst for blood of the Bloodbound. It was fueled by a primal rage. A rage from those who had existed before Sigmar first laid his blessed foot upon the mortal realms. A rage born of a domain denied. And as they ran closer, I knew we would fail. We were slaughtered, bodies gored by massive horns and split in twain by savage blades. It was both horrifying and humbling. I was one of the last ones to fall, my body sundered as my soul was transported in shame to Azir. I had failed, and I only had myself to blame. It is why I stand before you all now, to tell you not to make the same mistake I did. When you face them, know they are chaos in its purest form, not the playthings of temperamental gods, but agents of the very twisted reality those gods inhabit. And it is this purity that gives them strength. Long before Sigmar arrived in the mortal realms and brought order to those once savage lands, there existed the Beastmen. Chaotic fusions of beast and man that terrorized the primitive human, elf, and Duerden tribes that lived in the beginnings of the Age of Myth. They were the apex predators in a world where survival of the fittest reigned supreme, the perfect fusion of the rules of nature and the wildness of chaos. That all changed when Sigmar arrived. He brought knowledge of civilization to those primitives, and revived the gods of ancient times. Armies of mortals and powerful gods broke the dominance the Beastmen once had, leaving those that remained to hide in the wildlands of the realms, forced to simmer in their rage and wait for a time when they could rise again. When the Age of Myth ended and the Age of Chaos began, they returned in force, slaughtering those who had thrown them from their rightful rule. Even now, in the Age of Sigmar, when the Stormcast Eternals finally brought hope to the hopeless, they still cling to their hate, aiming to tear down whatever was built again and again in bestial fury. The origins of these beasts of chaos are lost to myth, although there are many theories. Some believe that the Beastmen originated from one alpha progenitor, one powerful and ancient beast man, who somehow transported itself to the mortal realms and begat the first of these horrible creatures. Others say there are mortals twisted by the warping powers of chaos, for although the eyes of the Chaos Gods had not yet cast their gaze on the mortal realms, their chaotic nature still leaked into the weak places between reality. Still others say that the Beastmen are a sort of cosmic punishment, the mixture of man and beast symbolic of the consequences of combining peoples or ideas that should remain separate. Whatever their origins, the beasts of chaos have spread out among all the mortal realms, their chaotic nature allowing them to adapt to the environment they occupy, whether that be pitch black fur in the darkest regions of Hysh, to shark heads and fins in the oceans of Garam. Although they are beings of chaos, most beastmen do not serve the chaos gods. To serve such beings is considered a weakness. For although a beastman will gladly serve a strong leader, it is only because it knows it may one day gain the strength to strike it down and take leadership of the herd for itself. To serve a god is to serve a being you can never rival, effectively making you a slave. In a strange way, the beastmen are the most free of any of those touched by chaos. As such, although they often ally with servants of the dark gods, they will openly treat them with contempt, seeing them as simple slaves to powers that will keep them constrained for eternity. To be a beast of chaos is to be chaos at its most primal, to crush your enemies with a stomp of your hooves, and turn everything they have built into absolute ruin. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, check out this video, probably on this side. I did about the Bray herds, I think last year. Or if you want to look at all my Age of Sigmar content, look to this side. If you want more content, please like, subscribe, and comment. And press a little bell wherever it is next to the subscribe button. And if you really like it, consider giving to my Patreon. The extra money gives me the time I need to work on these stories I love. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.